Welcome to Beaufort County This Week. Today is Thursday, November 9th, and this week Colombian native and producer and recording artist Toro y Moi celebrated his 37th birthday. I'm Matt Golden, and here are your top stories presented by BCTV. There's many ways to honor Veterans Day this weekend. USC Beaufort men's and women's basketball tips off their first seasons. And a Beaufort County Sheriff's deputy shot and killed a fugitive last week. All this and more coming up on Beaufort County This Week.
Beaufort County is a really popular destination for residents of this world. It's also a popular destination for residents of the supernatural world. Be sure to check out Sea Island Spirits, where BCTV's Cassie Hedden takes us on a journey about local spirits, haunts, legends, and other spooky things in Beaufort County. Find episodes of Sea Island Spirits on BCTV and on the BCTV YouTube channel.
From the Island Packet, Veterans Day is set to take place on Saturday. To celebrate, Beaufort County has plenty of events to honor our military veterans. Regardless of the day it falls on, Veterans Day always takes place annually on November 11th to commemorate and celebrate American War veterans. Here are 4 Beaufort County events to visit for Veterans Day this year. The Beaufort County Department of Veterans Affairs will be hosting the 2023 Veterans Day Parade throughout downtown Beaufort on Saturday, November 11th, which will officially begin at 10 a.m. and begin at the Beaufort National Cemetery. The 2023 parade route will begin on Adventure Street and go through Boundary Street to Carteret Street to Bay Street and will end on Bladen and Boundary Streets. This year, USMC veteran Joan Petrucci was chosen for this year's Grand Marshal and will be in the lead car to kick off the parade. However, the parade will be canceled in the event of inclement weather. A Veterans Day ceremony will be taking place in Shelter Cove Veterans Memorial Park, which can be found at 59 Shelter Cove Lane. The American Legion Post 205 7th Annual Veterans Day Parade in Bluffton will take place in Old Town Bluffton this year on November 11th beginning at 9 a.m. and a Veterans Day saltwater fishing event will be held by the SCDNR Fishing Outreach on Saturday from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. for free admission. For the first time in history, basketball season tips off at USC Beaufort. The men's and women's basketball programs begin their inaugural season against Morris College Saturday at the USCB Recreation Center. The Sand Sharks will be competing in the NCAA's Division II in the Peach Belt Conference. The women's team gets the day started at 1:30 and the men will follow up at 3:30. The games will be streamed on pbcsportsnetwork.com. Head to uscbathletics.com to find tickets and more information. From WJCL, Beaufort County Sheriff's officials say one of their deputies shot and killed a felony suspect in a traffic stop Saturday. BCSO says it happened at Buckwalter Parkway and Farm Lake Drive, which is close to Bluffton Elementary, McCracken Middle, and Bluffton High Schools. Deputies say they initiated a traffic stop and the suspect sped off, starting the chase. It ended when the suspect crashed into a tree near the entrance of the farm neighborhood. At that point, according to BCSO, gunfire was exchanged and the suspect was killed. Deputies say they also chased the same suspect Friday but canceled the pursuit. The investigation has now been turned over to South Carolina Law Enforcement Division. Deputies have closed parts of Buckwalter Parkway as they comb through the scene. From the Island Packet, Beaufort County voters gave the green light to the school district to borrow $349 million to prevent overcrowding, modernize buildings, and improve safety in the district's largest school referendum yet Tuesday night. The measure passed with 72% of the vote, according to results posted on the Beaufort County Board of Voter Registration and Elections website at 11 p.m. on Tuesday. More than 18,800 votes were cast, representing about 12% of the county's 150,632 registered voters. The loan, which taxpayers will pay back over 25 to 30 years, helps equip schools to handle the county's rapid population growth and development. Superintendent Frank Rodriguez pointed to the bond as the best way to raise money for improvements because the district is unable to do so with impact fees, where developers pay to offset the cost of more students attending school in the area. Now, students, teachers, and parents will see Hilton Head Island High School and Ladies Island Middle School rebuilt, and a new pre-K through 5th grade elementary school and an early childhood center in Bluffton. From the Island News, Port Royal has a new mayor. Kevin Phillips won the majority of the vote over incumbent Joe DeVito in Port Royal's mayoral election Tuesday night. According to the unofficial results posted by the South Carolina Election Commission, Phillips received just over 60% of the votes with 628 votes, and DeVito received almost 40% of the votes with a total of 411. "It's kind of overwhelming at the moment," Phillips said of his win. "I'm sunburned, I'm dirty, and I'm exhausted, but I couldn't be happier or more proud of the people who have helped me along the way, but mostly, I'm just happy for the town of Port Royal." Phillips said he was out campaigning from 6:30 a.m. on Paris Avenue along with DeVito. This is the second political office that Phillips has held, the first being the seat on the Port Royal Town Council, a role he was elected to in 2019. DeVito was campaigning for his second term as mayor. And now here is our own Chloe G with some events to get you out and about this weekend.
Hello, Beaufort County listeners. It's Veterans Day this weekend, and I have some events to get you out and about. Saturday from 10 to 4 is Artists of the Bluffs 2023 Fall Fine Art Show. Over 20 artists will be featured in this popular annual event. A portion of the artists' proceeds will be donated to the Palmetto Bluff Conservancy. The show takes place at the Boundary and Moreland Village at Palmetto Bluff in Bluffton. For more information, head over to artistsofthebluff.com. Saturday, starting at 11 a.m. at Calvert Baptist Church in Beaufort, is the church's second annual Fall Festival, featuring carnival-style games, prizes, food, inflatables, and more. This event is free to the public. And also on Saturday, it is the Heritage Days celebration at St. Helena. The day kicks off with the parade at 9 a.m. and the stage program runs from 12 to 4. The fun continues from 4 to 10 with Soul Slide Dance Party. Craft and food vendors will be open from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Reconstruction Park will run from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. and there will be a Gula Geechee Young Professionals mixer from 8 to 12 a.m. And then there were 3. After the first round of playoffs, only 3 county teams will be continuing their season, and all of those teams will be hitting the road. Beaufort heads to Crestwood, Beaufort Academy travels to Williamsburg Academy, and Hilton Head Christian hits the road to take on Pinewood Prep. And this weekend at the Highway 21 Drive-In, you can see The Marvels on Screen 1, rated PG-13. Hopefully, some of these events have piqued your interest, and maybe I'll see you out and about this weekend. Have a fun and safe weekend, Beaufort County. I'm Chloe G.
Save the date for November 18th. It's the 2023 Hilton Head Lantern Parade. Created by and featuring artist Chantel Ryder, the Lantern Parade is a free event and an opportunity for surrounding community and visitors to celebrate the history, ecology, and people of Hilton Head Island. We love seeing our whole community as volumes of light. In addition to the lantern, the parade includes 3 bands this year: Black Sheep Ensemble, Soda City Brass Band, and the Paris Island Marine Band's Dirty Boots Brass Band. The only requirement to participate is having a lantern. Lineup for the parade begins at 5 p.m. at the Alder Lane Beach Access. The parade will step off at 5:45 p.m. right after sunset and travel north along South Forest Beach up to Coligny Beach Park. From there, the parade continues through Coligny Beach Park access around the circle to conclude at Low Country Celebration Park. For more information on lantern ideas and the pre- and post-parade activities, please head to culturehhi.org. The 2023 Hilton Head Lantern Parade, Saturday, November 18th, beginning at Alder Lane Beach Access. As always, we ask you to check out our friends at Beaufort County Animal Services on their Facebook page, where you can see courtesy posts for missing pets and found pets to help reunite them with their families. We also want to spotlight a dog you can adopt today named Poppy. This girl is such a sweetie pie. She has a beautiful smile and looks so pretty in frilly collars. Call Beaufort County Animal Services to get more information and schedule a time to meet her. In Poppy's own words, "Hi, my name is Poppy. I was found as a stray on Browns Island with another dog. I was very scared when I first got here, and I was not used to so many barking dogs all around me. I have now been in the shelter for a month and have completely come out of my shell. I love running in the yard, but pets and lovin's are my favorite. I'm a wonderful girl, and I can't wait to find a home of my own." If you're interested in adopting Poppy, please call Beaufort County Animal Services at 843-255-5010. Thanks for listening to Beaufort County This Week. To learn more about BCTV, please head over to beaufortcounty.tv. This podcast is a production of BCTV. Chloe G, Social Media and Production Specialist. Matt Golden, Production Specialist. Cassie Hedden, Production Specialist. For feedback and information, please email BeaufortCountyTV at bcgov.net. All rights reserved.